Hey Cancer, EverlongMystic here. So today we're going to do something a little different. I have some paint chip colors here, and we're going to, for this series, this is all I'm using to do your reading with. And I have like hundreds of them, and I grabbed, I kind of mixed it up, grabbed a handful for you, and I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit here. Alright, so we're going to shuffle, and then I'll just turn them over and start reading. Alright. Alright, so Cancer, we have cliff dwelling. That is kind of making me think of ancestors. I don't know that there are many modern day cliff dwellers. And honestly, I think of I don't know, like spaceships or something. Like perhaps there are some cliff dwellers that are actually, I don't know, aliens or something, or I don't know. Maybe I watch too much TV. I don't know why that's popping in my head. Ooh, coyote. So the coyote, like coyote color here, this is asking you to pay attention. It's almost like there's something that is, like the color itself, it reminds me of when it's like that perfect time of day when you can't see very well. I don't know, I don't like TV movies are coming into my mind here. Like there's this dragon movie, and it is it's like the dragons can it's like right when the sun is setting. Oh, and there's thunder outside. Woo. Right when the sun is setting, that's when the dragons can't see. It's like because they can see during the day or they can see at night, but it's like that transition between like around sunset, that transition to evening is like a blind spot here. And it's like coyotes asking you to, I don't know, like watch out for a blind spot, because something, and also coyote is can be trickster energy. And so what does trickster energy do? It makes something look like something it's not, or you know what I mean. So I don't know, that's very interesting. I can't believe I got that much out of two little color cards. Okay, I think this color here is called stepping stone. I think this is something that you're in the midst of, like you are taking steps towards something. And so, I don't know, like maybe this stepping stone is a little bit more slippery than you think it is, Cancer, because you're being asked to be, I don't know, like be cautious. Wow, no way. So this color is called the golden hour. That's giving me goosebumps because that reminds me of what I was saying about how the dragon is blind at the beginning, like right when dusk starts, like as if that is the golden hour. It's almost like for for 1 hour this stone is slippery and you have to have patience. I don't know, that's weird. The golden hour. Now I'm sure there's some other connotation for the golden hour, it's just not popping in my head right now. And then we have Dust Devil. You notice how a lot of these colors are very similar, Cancer? It's very earthy. It's very earthy, and just with this, the golden hour and the cliff dwelling, I feel like that those two colors are hinting at something that you're craving. And now the Dust Devil, that can also be another trickster type energy here. And like a dust devil, it's like it kind of just swirls around, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage, really. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, look at this. So we have another. Wow, you're getting all these colors in the same kind of palette here. We have before the rain. So what this is telling me, Cancer, is that whatever this dust devil is, this, something that may come in and kind of mess things up for a little bit, it seems like it's very quick. It's not going to do much damage, and the rain is coming. So what that means is, like, if the rain comes, that reduces the probability of another dust devil coming in. You know what I mean? I feel like this is reassurance, and also just that feeling of, like, the rain is coming, and you're almost anticipating it, right? As because that, like, one of the most common things that is said when it's raining is, wow, the plants are gonna, plants really need this. We need this rain, and that kind of thing. Of course, there's other people that just can't stand the rain, but we're I'm talking about the majority. Or maybe it's just California. I don't know. Anyway, so here we have a nice little brightening coming in here with the lighthouse. And I absolutely love that the lighthouse is coming out underneath the coyote, because this is, again, where, like, we're talking about that blind spot, or be cautious. So there's a beam of light here for you. Oh, look at that. So we have strawberry here, and I think it's super cool that the lighthouse is kind of showing your way to the strawberry here, because this is a different energy. It's like, it's kind of a different, it's in a different section here. There's something, I mean, it is a red color, so there is something to do with the root chakra, something about your safety. And it's, that's what the lighthouse is there. That's the function of the lighthouse, is to, let you know, like, to let ships know that the shore is close. So, Cancer, you're close to the shore of something, and it looks very sweet because we have this strawberry color here. Ah, see, and nectar. Strawberry nectar. I mean, come on. Strawberry nectar. Okay. Oh, what is this? Tissue. Okay, so this tissue color here, this is in relation to the dust devil, just kind of confirming what I was saying about how it's kind of harmless. Like tissue, I mean, you can poke right through a tissue. You know what I mean? Like you can tear it easily. It can disintegrate easily. So whatever this dust devil is, it's just something quick that passes through that you don't really need to worry too much about. Now this is interesting. So now we have the color of parchment. Parchment has multiple uses, so I'm wondering which use. I'm trying to see if I'm getting anything, and I'm not really. I probably need another card here. Cowboy. Where have all the cowboys gone? So this is interesting. We have cowboy coming out under the lighthouse here. The lighthouse, of course, is kind of shining the light so that you can have safe travels safe travels to your strawberry nectar over here, right? And the cowboy, it's like, it kind of reminds me of like stoicism. So I almost wonder if it's been a while because the parchment, kind of does make me think of like old paper, like old, like not parchment paper, like, oh, I'm going to bake some cookies, but parchment, like things were written on a parchment, like an old school way. And, and stoicism is kind of an old school way of things too. It's like, I asked, where have all the cowboys gone? I mean, modern day cowboys aren't exactly the same or don't have to go through the same things as back in the day or in the 1800s or what have you, right? Okay, so we have indigo coming up here, and that's an intense color. I think the purpose of this indigo coming out is to kind of show you that you don't actually have to be as old school as you think you do. Because indigo, it's like it's a new it reminds me of like like indigo children or whatever, like a whole new generation, a whole new generation of way showers, and this generation of way showers does not have to be super stoic. It's like it has not been written or something like that. So we're ending with night owl and bento box. And you know what? Like, speaking of new ways of doing things, like bento boxes, like, I'm sure that in some, parts of the world, bento boxes have been around for a while, but like here in America, it doesn't seem like the bento box has really taken off until like the last, 20 years or so. And the night owl, this is just something like the night owl is just something that you are able to like being able to see at night. So what I'm seeing here is that Cancer, there's something that is like obscured from you. There is some moment of blindness, like you're not able to see something. And because of that, the stepping stone that you're on is a bit slippery, but the dust devil's gonna go away. Whatever, if the devil is just confusion or what have you, it's going away. You're going to see your way towards the lighthouse, which is spirit, is showing you, how to get to your strawberry nectar, right? And you're able to see again. The night owl is telling me you're going to be able to see again. It doesn't matter how dark it gets. I mean, it could be this dark or it could be this dark. Okay? Because you're doing things differently now. You're doing things differently now. Interesting. Okay, so Cancer, this is your paint chip message. Let me know what you think of reading with the paint colors, and I'll see you later. Bye, Cancer.